If your income feels random, one month you're closing deals and feeling unstoppable, and the next month you're stressed, overthinking, and wondering where your next client is coming from, then this video is for you. Because predictable income in real estate, it's not about talent, luck, or the market. It's truly about structure. And today I'm going to show you exactly how top producing agents like myself design their business so that income stops feeling chaotic and starts feeling inevitable. And real quick, if you're a motivated agent who wants systems, accountability, mentorship, and an environment that actually helps you scale, book a call with me using the link below. One conversation can completely change how you build your business. I'm Payton Chavis, and I've lived on both sides of this. The feast or famine side, the anxious side, the is this month gonna be great and then the next month scares me side. And then I switched into predictable income. Not because I worked harder, but because I stopped relying on hope. And most agents are doing activities and getting a lot of work done, but they're not building systems, and systems are what create income that you can trust and that you can rely on. So here's why most agents have unpredictable income. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most agents rely on one pipeline at a time. They rely on one listing, one referral, one hot lead source, and a lucky month. And then when that slows down, everything slows down. Write this down. If your income depends on one pipeline, it is fragile. Predictable income is not about one big win. It's about multiple pipelines running at the same time. And that's the shift. So here's the foundation. This is the 4 pipeline model. Top producers don't wake up asking, where's my next deal coming from? They know because they have 4 pipelines working simultaneously. So pipeline 1 is active clients, buyers and sellers that you're currently working with. This pipeline feels good, but it's the most dangerous one to rely on. Why? Because it eventually runs out, and also some of those clients change their mind. And pipeline 2 is the warm nurture, people you've talked to, people who have asked questions, people who've engaged with your content and said, well, maybe later. This is where most of the money is made, months later. Top agents don't ignore this group. They nurture it intentionally. If you have someone that reaches out and says that they want to buy 6 months from now, you need to be continuously following up and nurturing these people. You can't just wait until 5 months from now and follow up, because I can nearly guarantee they've already bought a home with someone else, or they met another real estate agent and they already committed to them because you didn't follow up for the 5 months leading up to when they were going to be ready on that 6-month mark. And pipeline 3 is going to be your cold nurture. This is going to be your database, your sphere. People who know you exist, but they aren't really thinking about real estate. This is where predictable future income lives if you stay top of mind. And then pipeline 4 is the attraction pipeline. This is your content, it's your brand, your reputation, your visibility, and this pipeline works while you sleep. Most agents operate only in pipeline 1, and that's why income feels unstable. So let's talk about how to build a real income floor. So an income floor means that no matter what happens, I will close X deals per month. This is not by accident, it's truly by design. And you build this by controlling weekly leading indicators, not closings. So here are the 5 activities that actually create predictable income. Number 1 is conversations. This is such a slept on topic. It's not the amount of likes you get on your posts. It's not the amount of views you get. It's not the busy work. It's the real conversations with real humans. If you're not talking to people weekly, income will always be shaky. How many conversations realistically are you having that flow into real estate per week? If you have 0 or maybe 1 or 2, you're not going to have predictable income. Activity 2 is the follow-up. This is where 80% of agents fail. They follow up once, maybe twice, and then they feel like they're being annoying, and then they disappear. And top producers understand that follow-up is not pressure, it's professionalism. It's being there for the client. It's providing value to the client. Even if they don't respond and they ghost you, they're still seeing that value and you're still staying top of mind. Activity 3 is your database growth. If your database isn't growing weekly, Your income ceiling is shrinking. You should be adding new contacts. There should be new conversations, new people that create new future opportunities. If you're not getting out there and meeting people or getting people's contact information when you're out in the public, just doing daily living, then you're not adding to your database and you're not adding future opportunities for you to close deals and provide income for your family. And this needs to be happening every single week. Activity 4 is visibility. People don't hire the best agents. I've told you this in my past videos. They don't hire the best. They hire the most familiar agent. If you're invisible, your skills don't matter. It doesn't matter how good you are. If people don't know about you, people haven't seen your business, people haven't seen your content, people haven't seen the way you carry your business and take care of your clients. Visibility creates trust. It creates familiarity, which in turn creates inbound conversations, which will flow into future business. And activity 5 is appointments booked. Appointments are the bridge between activity and income. If you're not booking appointments weekly, your income will always lag. Look, pause this video and write this down. If I control conversations, follow-up, database growth, visibility, and appointments, I control my income. Did you pause the video? Did you write it down? Put it in the comments right now. Now here's why follow-up is where your paycheck actually comes from. Here's a stat most agents don't want to hear. Most deals close after the 6th to 12th touch point, not the first. Most agents will quit after 2 touch points. That means top producers win by default because top producers know that you win the deal on the 6th to 12th touch point. So here's what most people think. They think follow-up is boring. It's repetitive. It's not glamorous, but it's where that predictable income is created. So if you're not gonna follow up, you might as well get out of the business. You're not being ignored. When people don't respond, you're not being ignored. You're being tested for consistency. They might not consciously be thinking that they're testing you, but the more that you follow up when you're being ignored, unless someone says, hey, please stop reaching out to me, I'm sick of you, I don't wanna hear from you, then of course back off. But in my 10 years of experience in this business, I've been in the business full time and I've had consistent income year over year with multiple 6-figures closings. This has never happened to me. Nobody's ever said to leave them alone, other than on cold calling and then they answer and they're angry and they tell you to leave you alone and F off. But other than that, nobody has ever said that to me in my follow-up approach. So here's how top agents stack months ahead of time. Predictable income means you're working this month for money that closes next month and the month after. That requires always nurturing future sellers, always booking forward appointments. You're always planting seeds so you can harvest later. You can't be thinking about turning over the rock, turning over the rock, turning over the rock. You need to plant a seed so you can catch it and pull it from the earth and reap the reward. I don't know. I'm not a gardener, but you get the point. You sow your seeds, you reap the rewards later. You have to play the long game, always. If you're only working for this month's money, stress is guaranteed. Top agents will live 60 to 90 to 180 days ahead to make sure that they're lining up business for the future. So stop asking, why isn't this working? Start asking, what system am I building that will pay me later? Because predictable income is delayed gratification. It rewards patience and structure and consistency. And once momentum kicks in, it compounds and you will be unstoppable. You don't need more hustle. You don't need more motivation. You don't need a shiny new lead source. You need structure. And once you build it, income stops feeling random and it starts feeling reliable. I tell you, when the momentum hits, it hits hard. I remember I was at a point I had no deals one month. The next month I had 4 transactions in escrow. And since then, 9 years later, I've had momentum every single year. I've never slowed down and I've always had predictable income. So if you want help building predictable income, creating multiple pipelines in a real estate system that works in any market across the country, in other countries as well, book a call with me using the link below and I'll walk you through how to design this for your personality, your market, and your specific goals. And let's stop guessing and start building something you can trust.